Hey there guys, it's Silver, your host, and we are back for more Resident Evil 2. Let's get into it, shall we? We've not got long until the game is finished now. When you know what you're doing, this game is actually very short. So, we need to get into Umbrella's secret lab. First of all, we're going to need to grab this key to do that, to operate the turntable, and there are Magnum rounds hidden down here. Lovely Magnum rounds. Good. Now we can use the turntable key to get things moving and go down into the lab complex. Here we go. See here. And done. Will you push the activation button? Right. Let's move it. It's go time.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
Birkin, is that you? Punching poor women through giant holes in the sides of turntable cars? Not that I'm a big fan of Ada or anything, you know. I should be cheering him on. I'm not a big Ada fan. I definitely side more with Claire and Jill. Oh, hello, Birkin. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think he's happy to see us. Same as our previous boss fight, gonna have to load him up with Magnum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple more should do it. 7, 8. He's going into his final form. Quickly reload. And 9, 10, and done. Birkin is down. And quicker than I thought he would be. All things considered, it does not take a lot when you have the Magnum. These fights are naturally a bit trickier as Claire.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on. Wake up. Come on. Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Right, let's pick up the items in here. We have shotgun shells in this locker. And we have another Magnum clip there. There's a herb there, we'll pick that up as well. And as I was saying, this sort of segment where you fight Birkin on the way down into the lab complex is harder with Claire because one, the grenade launcher has a slightly longer reload time, and secondly, compared to the Magnum, depending on which grenade rounds you use, Birkin takes less damage. So you really do just have to kind of run him around in a circle and just load him up with the best round possible. I think acid rounds are highly effective against Birkin, just like they are with lickers. Lickers don't like acid rounds either. I believe a licker is one-shotted with an acid round actually, compared to the 3 regular shotgun blasts it can take with Leon's shotgun. So we need to go into this blue area here. Our first order of business is to restore power to the facility, because you can't get anywhere without power, can you? The 0 temperature room is this way, in the east area. Just like in 2 Remake, we have to play around with the device, but instead of cooling a solution to get rid of a giant plant, we have to take a fuse case, put it into this device here, and make a master fuse to restore power. There you go. 1 main fuse, master fuse, main fuse. Same thing pretty much, it restores power. Once we've got the electricity on, we can get moving. And finally make a bit more progress. Because, did you see that big shutter we walked past? Yeah, until you restore power, shutters like that one are completely sealed. You can't get them open. But before we restore power, I'm going to go and grab another essential weapon that we are going to need for a couple of enemies in this area. So we need to go past this shutter here, we'll restore the power in a minute, and into this room. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about plants, but we're going to have issues with them in a minute, so we need the Flamethrower. And to make our life easier, we're going to turn on BOW gas, because it weakens enemies in the area. Right, Flamethrower. Let's make things burny, shall we? Up we go. Yes. Very nice. Now we can jump through here reasonably safely, without fear of being planted. And shotgun at the ready, because we're going to have some friends in here. Big lickers. Stronger, more powerful variants of liquor. So, it's advised that you turn on the BOW gas to defeat those things easier, because they're larger, they have slightly longer range, and they do more damage. And you only see them in the lab complex at the end of the game. Now that we have the BOW gas turned on and the Flamethrower, we're going to have a good enough time progressing. Quick reload. Right. And as you will see, this shutter is indeed sealed. So, we're going to head back and put the fuse in. Once the power's restored, we'll be able to get that shutter open. And we are going to have a grand old time. Alrighty, power's on. We have a few more areas to explore now that we have electricity. Push the button, Leon. Very good. Giant plant monsters. Ivies are their name. Get burning, Leon. Get burning. Hopefully that didn't poison. Oh, thank goodness it didn't. Now, the Ivies come in a very different form in 2 Remake to their far more plant-like counterparts here. They are humanoid in shape, but basically just look like giant vine monsters. And if they get hold of you and manage to bite you and you don't have a defensive item equipped, it's an instant death. So they are very dangerous in 2 Remake. And in this version, they also have their issues because they can poison you. And poison damage is irritating here. Right. I hear lickers. I see lickers. Get blasting, Silver. And down. Right. Quick reload. Good. 7 shells in the chamber. There's like 2 or 3 of them here. Get blasting. Just get blasting. Right. There we are. I think that's all of them. We'll take that heal after sustaining that hit. Pick up a replacement green. And the way is clear. Excellent. We are free to move. Now then. Yep, reload again. And continue on our way. Our objective is to get hold of an ID card so we can equip an MO disc to unlock the security gates and get out of the lab complex. That's the order of business. Let's swap around some items first. Green herb can go, and I reckon we should be alright. We have just enough space here. We're going to be using that weapon box key that we picked up earlier on the way to the chemical plant. This door, it can be opened later. Purely an optional room to go into, but there are some nice things in there. A door you can unlock. Good, we have a red herb. And I do believe that we are in the right place. Yep, we are. Use the weapon box key. Get the Magnum Parts. Now, let me give you a heads up. The upgraded Magnum is just absolutely withering in terms of its damage. Get rid of that zombie. Like, it can pretty much one-shot anything that's not one of those ivy plant monsters or a boss. It is brutal. Good. Zombies down. The lab card key. That's what we need. Double back. Aim up. Depth perception. Right. Keep on moving. Very nice. And we'll head back the way we came. That lab card will be used to get into one of the other rooms to get the MO disc. Reload again. And it can also be used to open the door that I showed you earlier down here. Optional room. We won't go in, but I'm going to use it purely so upon its next use, it can be discarded. Because that lab card key only has 2 uses. That door that you just saw, and another one that we have to go back to. So, let's shuffle around some inventory. See what's what. Okay, the red can go away for a moment. And the Magnum. We won't be needing the Magnum now until the end of the game. It can go away to save a bit of space. At least for the moment, anyway. Yeah, we're good. Everything is looking good. The flamethrower is going to have to stay with us, and I believe a liquor pops out here. Yeah, it does. Hello, liquor friend. Yeah, the shotgun needs to be kept handy for that liquor, as you just saw. And we also need the flamethrower. Because remember those plant monsters? Yeah, we haven't seen the last of those yet. Up the ladder we go. Right. Back through this door again. And there you have it. Get the flamethrower back out because you should be able to hear them. You can hear them planting around there, bin plant things. Silver, be mindful of where you fire that thing. The ammo is horrendously limited. One upside of playing Claire's side of the story over Leon's, she gets way more flame rounds. Like, way more flame rounds. For her grenade launcher, which makes taking out ivy plants ridiculously easy. Whereas Leon gets the flamethrower. It's a larger weapon, it takes up 2 spaces, and the ammo is quite limited. Whereas, obviously, Claire's grenade launcher only takes up 1 space. Good. Now there's zombies in here, let's keep our eyes open. Grab that first aid spray. And the Magnum ammunition. And let's get blasting. Kaboom. Decap. And there's a light to flick on here. Switch it on. Very good. Aim up. And kaboom. Aim properly, Silver. That's what happens when you don't aim properly. And that's what happens when you blast the middle of a zombie. Remember I said in the previous part not to blast the middle? Yeah. They're split in half. And having crawlers to deal with is both an obstruction and a waste of ammo. We have the ammo disc now as well, so we're in the clear. Quickly reload, and the way out is pretty much clear. It's the last stretch now, the final stretch. Looking good.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Leon's like, I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that. Yes, she would, Leon. Okay, we have the G-Virus, and in true Resident Evil fashion, the self-destruct system has begun. Let's get out of here.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
Oh.
Ada! Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada! So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
Ada is gone, and nothing of value was lost. How tragic. Okay, there's going to be an ivy in here. We better burn it. Use the flamethrower, get Bernie. And the plant boy's down. We're in the clear. Alright. I don't think we're going to need that flamethrower anymore now. It can go back into the item chest, and we can reshuffle our inventory. Because I'd rather we use heavy weapons for what comes next. Although, to be fair, the flamethrower is multi-purpose and highly effective in the remake, whereas it's really only there for one type of enemy in this. Shotgun, because there's zombies here. Oh, zombies in the buff. Marvellous. Because you need that. Boom. As soon as you turn that corner, aim ahead, because there's always a zombie there. And just start blasting. The radius of the shotgun is so wide that if you fire straight, it will pretty much clear the room in just a couple of shots. It has a really wide radius. Right, this is where the ammo disc goes. Put the ammo disc in. And open sesame. But we're not leaving just yet. Like I said, gotta shuffle the inventory around a bit. That, and I'm gonna grab a heal. Yeah, just to mitigate damage that we've taken. Now then, we're going to need as many heals from our inventory box and as much Magnum ammo as possible here. because we're now getting into boss territory again. So, we'll use the item chest over here, it's the closest one. And this is going to be plain and simple. Flamethrower goes, shotgun shells go, the first aid spray goes. Right. Herbs. Get as many herbs as possible. And grab the Magnum. On top of all of its bullets. Now, I reckon that's enough Magnum bullets. We're definitely not short. Right, scroll down. Where's the Magnum? Find it, Silver. You've gone past it. Go up. Go up. There it is. Why did I press off on the controller? Right, there we go. Magnum equipped. Good, another full heal. So we have 4 full heals, 25 Magnum rounds, 8 in the chamber, and the shotgun. So we've got more than enough to clear the way to the end, I think. Alright. Now it's just a case of heading through the door that we opened up a moment ago. I've got to also, consider something when it comes to this Magnum. I feel like it might have been, slightly overpowered. And I'm saying that as somebody who enjoys using it. Right, 5 minutes until everything goes up. Let's make this quick. There's no going back. Press the button on this panel, and there you go. This guy doesn't give up, but thankfully we have our Lord and Saviour Magnum. Right, you will notice that the high-powered Magnum is really damaging. Just 3 shots will take Birkin into his absolutely final form, and then I believe it's going to take us maybe another 5 or 6. He's a bit more evasive in this form though, so we need to be careful because he's just going to run straight at us here. We'll reload. He's going to hit us. Oh no, we missed. It's fine, and he didn't jump on us. Okay, I didn't see him coming at me from that side until it was too... And he's got me. No, no, no. Ooh, the damage. The damage. Damage not good. Damage not good. Heal up. Start blasting. Silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's literally all it takes. Like 3 in his first form and like 5 or 6 in his second. And he's done. That's it. Easy as pie. If you use the Magnum unupgraded, I think it takes about 10 or 11. But the trade-off is, in exchange for having less damage, the Magnum will fire quicker. The upgrade gives you way more damage, but the kickback between each shot is there to, kind of counterbalance it because recoil. And that's it. We've finished. I'm going to let the cutscene roll, and then I'll see you in the credits.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada.
there you have it, folks. We've finished the first scenario of the original Resident Evil 2. And I also find it very funny how in the ending there, Leon was like, it's over, and then Claire's like, no, I've got to find my brother, and then he's like, you're right, it's only the beginning. I'm like, wow. That was a very, very fast change of pace there, Leon. Changed your mind very quickly. Here's hoping he changes his mind about, you know, continuing the Redfield bloodline. Otherwise he's gonna have Chris to deal with. Hey, look, I couldn't not play through Resident Evil 2 and not make a joke about continuing the Redfield bloodline. That is absolutely everywhere. But yeah, it's been a pleasure bringing this to you. It really has. Resident Evil 2 is one of my most special games. It really is. It's a game that over the years, from my teens up until now, I have really deeply enjoyed, and as I've started to speedrun it, I've only started to enjoy it even more. If you want to see more of the other scenarios, do let me know, because I'm happy to bring you Claire's B scenario, or maybe even do the canon way around, which would be Claire's A scenario and Leon B. Though, to be honest, I do think there are some lovely character interactions between Claire and Leon in Claire's B scenario. It definitely leans more towards them being warm, and I even think possibly having some slight feelings towards one another. It's a bit softer, and, you know, has a bit more fluff about it. So yeah, that would be another 3 more scenarios to do. And then we've also got Hunk, because we can't leave Mr. Death behind, can we? Even though I've always found Fourth Survivor to be really, really difficult, I am more than willing to try and give it a shot if people want to see it. Like, I gave it a try a while ago, and I absolutely, well, died horrendously because it's very hard. Very hard. Alright guys, should we see what our final time is going to be? Here it is. I'm hoping for under 2 hours. Hoping, or within 2 hours, around that margin. Yeah, we just made it. Comfortable A rank there. Comfortable A rank. That's with the cutscenes playing as well, so if we cut out the cutscenes and that kind of stuff, it would probably be closer to around maybe 1 hour 50. My personal best, and the run I submitted to speedrun for the PSN North American category, because we are playing the PSN North American version here, is 1 hour 45 minutes and 57 seconds. So we're not quite on the personal best, but hey, we're doing alright. Cannot complain at that. You guys will see in a moment when the save menu comes up as well, that I already have Claire's B scenario saved and ready to go. That's how it works. So yeah, if you guys want Claire's B scenario, do let me know. And I do think this is where we are going to leave it. Thanks for stopping in, and the continued support is awesome. So guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.